All right, here's a simple and quick mobility routine that you can do before your runs and your lifts. It's a series of 10 different exercises, just one set of each, something quick that you can get done in probably 5 to 10 minutes. Starts off with what's called a world's greatest stretch. So you're gonna get down into a split squat position, try and reach your inside elbow down to the ground, hold that for a couple seconds. You're gonna post that hand on the inside of your foot, rotate, hold that for a few seconds, post your other hand on the inside of your foot, rotate, hold that for just a few seconds, and then you're gonna switch. Same thing, just the opposite side, elbow down, post, rotate, post, rotate. Do that 5 times on each leg, okay? And then is a kind of a deep goblet squat that I like to do for adductors or groin mobility. So I just kind of get down into a deep squat, feel that kind of on the insides of my thighs. I'll give it a little bit of side to side movement, maybe even like a little bit of hip rotation in there. And then I like to just kind of post my hands on the ground, using my elbows to force my knees out. And again, that'll give you a deeper stretch on the insides of your thighs there, some groin and adductor stretch and mobility, and just kind of find different spaces to kind of move your hips through. Again, just kind of play around with it. I just use it as a way to kind of get loose, get those hips loose and warmed up. Next is a hip pull with a lunge and overhead reach. So all you're gonna do, grab your knee, pull it to your chest, hold that for a few seconds, and then down, lunge, overhead reach. And then just alternate, grab the knee, pull the hip up towards you, hold for a few seconds, lunge, overhead reach, and do that 5 times, 5 reps on each leg. Next is a what's called a couch stretch. So you can use any elevated surface at home. I just use my couch. I put a pillow down on the ground for your knee, foot up on the elevated surface here. Okay, and then from here, we're just gonna oscillate back and forth. As you go forward, you're gonna feel it more in your hip flexor, the front of your hip, and then sit back, try and get your butt to your heel as best you can. And you're gonna feel that a little bit lower in the front of the thigh, more of a quad stretch. So just hold each position for a couple seconds each, back and forth, and do that 10 times on each leg. Next is some adductor mobility. So again, just using that same pillow or whatever on the ground. Knee is down, the other leg is out, just like so. And then from there, you're gonna rock back and forth. Again, this is kind of gonna hit the inside of your thigh, your groin or adductor, your hip. And we're just moving it through a full range of motion, rocking back and forth, like so. Do that 10 times on each leg again. And then we're gonna do some calf mobility. And so for this, using a wall, okay, so you're up against the wall here. Oh, let me move the camera, better angle. Back leg straight, heel on the ground. And then from there, you're gonna bend the knee and try and go knee over toe, trying to keep your back heel on the ground throughout the stretch. So again, we're just kind of oscillating back and forth. You should feel this in your calf and Achilles, maybe even the front of your ankle too. Do that 10 times on each side. And then straight from there, both legs all the way back and straight, and we're just going to do some full range of motion calf raises. So heels all the way down on the ground, and then you're going to come up into a calf raise nice and slow and controlled. We're just preparing those calves for future running and forces. So I do that about 10 reps or so. Next are down dog walkouts. So from here, we're going to reach down towards the ground. You're going to slowly walk your hands out forward into a down dog and then into a cobra. And then we're going to walk it back up. You should feel it in the hamstrings initially. And then obviously we're getting a little bit of spine mobility in there too. Do that 10 times. Next are some hip and spine rotations. I call these windshield wipers. So all you're gonna do, back flat on the ground, knees bent, you're gonna raise them up just like so. And then you're just slowly gonna let both legs rotate from side to side, trying to keep your shoulder blades down on the ground. You're gonna do that 5 or 10 reps on each side. Doesn't really matter, just trying to get some mobility in your spine moving a little bit, so whatever feels good. Lastly, our leg swings. So again, just find a wall. And then we're just swinging the leg back and forth. Again, just getting those tissues prepared for future activity. 10 times on each leg, forward and back. And then you're going 10 times each leg, swinging side to side. And that's it.